seja muito bem-vindo ao meu canal, eu sou a Jali e hoje nós teremos mais um episódio do final de Fallout 4. Por que o final? Porque eu comecei esse jogo há mais ou menos uns 3 anos e eu estou muito afim de terminá-lo para tirar da minha lista de jogos para jogar. Então, vamos ver, vou começar do final mesmo e paciência. Você saiu da coisa, desgraça.
Dr. Fillmore?
I think that was enough excitement for, well, ever. Thank you, really. Couldn't have managed it without you.
De nada.
I'll make sure the agitator gets where it needs to go. I understand Father is anxious to get you involved in something else. You'd better not keep him waiting.
Beleza, subimos de nível. E agora eu tenho que voltar pra falar com o pai. Ah, vou pegar esse aqui, vai. Vamos dar mais XP. Aleatoriamente. Intelectual idiota. Vamos lá. Pai.
You wanted to see me?
I understand mass fusion was a success.
Eu tô falando
You
com
wanted to
você.
see me?
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
Serviço feito, o que eu vi entrar no meu caminho está feito. Meio que entraram no meu caminho, né?
What did you hear?
Dr. Fillmore's report was quite thorough. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you, regardless. The Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Mais peças de
Do
reator?
you need more parts for the reactor? I could have gotten them while I was out.
No, this is a different matter. Hopefully one that does not put anyone at risk. This situation, I'm afraid, is something of your creation, however unintentional.
O que
What do
aconteceu?
you mean by that? What's happened?
Well, while you were assisting Dr. Fillmore, a second team was sent out to invite someone from the Commonwealth to join the
Agora
Institute.
a gente vai ficar brigado com os minutemen. É.
And this individual called for help, which arrived in the form of your minutemen. My understanding is that no shots have been fired. I would like it to stay that way. I need you to go there and speak to your minutemen gathered outside. Insist that they stand down at once. Dr. Thompson is on site, and he will be your primary contact.
É, o chato, conforme a gente progride,
But it is of
isso eu
paramount
fiquei sabendo.
importance that this
Que assim, não
special
tem como você
individual be
não
brought to the
escolher
Institute
uma facção para
immediately.
você pertencer. Não vou traí-los, eles não vão me ouvir. Vamos lá, não vou traí-los.
I'm not going to betray the Minutemen.
I'm not asking you to. I expect that since these people have
Aí que tá o
listened to you
problema.
so far, they
Não tem
will continue
como.
to
O
listen.
jogo vai te
Make them
direcionar
see
apenas a um
But please,
tipo
hurry.
de
If fighting breaks out, it will
facção.
be
Você tem que ficar
difficult to
brigado com
stop.
todas. Chega até a casa. E, tipo, você vai criando laços ao longo do progresso da história e tal. Você vai construindo assentamentos e tal. E até que uma hora quando você chega já perto do final, você começa a destruir tudo isso. Então você tem que escolher o que você mais se identificou. E geralmente a pessoa escolhe a Irmandade de Aço porque é a mais legal, assim. Mas eu não sei, sabe?
Yeah?
What's going on here?
You're an unexpected surprise. We could use the backup. These Institute bastards aren't getting away. They'll have to go through us to get out of there. We don't know quite what we're up against, but it's good you're here to help. How did you hear about this?
Bom, vou explicar rapidinho. Os minutemen, eles não gostam do Instituto porque o Instituto, ele meio que cria seres a partir de seres sintéticos mesmo, sabe? Não são naturais, não nascem de uma barriga de uma mulher, no caso, né? De um útero de uma mulher. Barriga não, do útero de uma mulher. E os minutemen, eles começar a criar teorias das conspirações que as pessoas que estão envolvidas entre eles podem ser sintéticos, robôs que podem dar um tilt e começar a atirar em você. Olha, isso aconteceu, eu já tive missões que eu tive que matar, caçar um sintético, mas eu não acho que eles sejam maus ou errados, eu acho que eles eram projetos que deram errado e foram libertos, não sei explicar direito. Mas assim, meu conceito ainda diz que a gente ainda tem que trabalhar ali com ele, com o pai, mesmo que isso, até porque eu quero ver o final do jogo só. Eu não vou me preocupar muito mais em ficar explorando o mapa. Situação...
Commonwealth citizen lives in that there observatory. Institute thugs showed up to haul him off, only he spotted them coming. He managed to fire off a flare gun, got our attention, and we got up here as quick as we could. Now they're trapped inside. So, how do you want to play this? We thought about trying to lure him out here, since it'd be easier to kill him. But then we realized we probably ought to storm the place, to make sure they can't
A cara
disappear
deles
us.
fica vermelha
That
por
makes
causa da
sense, right?
armadura, tá? Porque
So,
eu tô vendo através
lead the
da
charge?
armadura. Pare já.
No one is going to do anything. Tell your men to stand down.
Are you kidding me? If we don't do something now, they're gonna take that poor guy wherever it is they go. And we'll have failed. Again. Are you gonna order the attack or not?
This whole thing is just a
Tá
misunderstanding.
A
amarelo.
misunderstanding. Can't wait to hear this. Explain to me how this is a misunderstanding.
Começou a ficar laranja, que significa que tá mais difícil de eu convencer ele.
The
Vamos tentar
Institute wants
comparar.
the same things you do. We can find a way to work together.
I don't know about that, but look, if nothing else, you'd best get in there and make sure that man's okay. I'll make sure no one makes a move on him
Beleza.
in the meantime. But, well, you'd better be right about this.
Boa, boa. Cadê?
Oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
O que
How
aconteceu?
exactly did this happen?
I'm not suited for field work. I've said that over and over, and they sent me anyway. There was no indication that Wallace had been in contact with anyone or was aware that we might be watching him. If I'd known, I don't know. Maybe I'd have tried to handle things differently. I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
Por que mandaram
Why did
você?
the Institute send you specifically?
They thought I'd be able to relate to him with my scientific background. I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, testing him, to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
What
Que é
does
fase
this
3?
Wallace guy have to do with Phase 3?
Wallace is, well, brilliant by all accounts. Like nothing we'd seen in the Commonwealth
Conforme a gente vai
prior.
avançando
He
na
truly has a
história
gift when
também,
it comes to theoretical
eles
physics.
vão
He'd be an asset to the
se
Institute,
mostrando o seu lado
specifically
real.
getting
Então eu
the
não sei
reactor
se o
running.
Instituto
With his help, we
eles
could
vão no
accelerate the
final
timetable
acabar sendo
immensely.
pessoal do
There's
mal.
just,
Eu acredito
well,
que
there's a
não.
slight problem with that. He doesn't want to go with us. I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
Algum
Any advice
conselho?
on how to talk to him?
Don't make him angry. Let him know we're not going to hurt him. In fact, his life would improve considerably.
Ah, muito obrigada.
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
Eu não vim com a intenção de
I mean you no
machucar.
harm. No one here does, all right? We're just here to talk.
You're not stealing my organs, or shooting me into space, or whatever it is you do. I won't let you. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens
Cara,
to
ele
people
tá
when the
atrás da
Institute
parede,
shows up. Well,
significa
it's
que
not
ele é
happening to
robô,
me.
velho.
What can I say to convince you that we're not going to hurt you?
That you're leaving and never coming back.
Right.
Sarcasmo.
We're here to steal your kidneys and your memories. That's why I'm wasting time talking to you through the door.
That's not funny. None of this is funny.
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
Fine, fine. What do you want from me?
Preciso da sua ajuda.
The Institute needs your help, Mr. Wallace. It's as simple as that.
My help? With what?
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
Mundo melhor.
You'd be helping us create a better world.
That sounds good. Okay, fine. I'll go.
I'm looking forward to working for you, future director. Okay. I think we've got this under control now. Thanks. I mean, thanks for the assist.
Entregá-lo pelo Instituto vai se foder e não adquire.
You're going to bring him in immediately, right?
Oh, yeah. Don't want him to start second-guessing the decision. I'll see you back in the Institute.
Beleza, consegui fazer de uma forma pacífica, aparentemente. Eu queria ver o que tem. Inacessível, cara. Essa porta. Eu entrei nesse lugar e essa porta já estava inacessível, então não dá realmente pra gente saber o que tem ali daquele lado.
Ah, there you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods.
Porque o cara saiu do lixão pra vir pra cá e ele tá achando tudo errado. Próximo
A
estamos.
lot of work went into this before I even arrived. Just how close are we?
It shouldn't take long at all. The Facilities Division has it well in hand. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
Anúncio?
What kind
Tá
of announcement are we
maluco,
talking
velho.
about?
A broadcast. An announcement to the Commonwealth that the Institute is not to be trifled with. As the incoming director, that responsibility
disso.
naturally falls to you. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow the script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Mother.
Ai, meu caneco. Não gostei. Cadê o microfone? Ah, tá aqui. Não gostei nada
For
disso.
years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It's true. But it's not the whole truth. We are here, and we are
Ajudar o futuro. Ajudar.
here to help. Our superior technology
Eu
represents the
imaginei que a gente ia
future
ter
of
que
the Commonwealth.
escrever, dizer o
Today,
que
we
queria.
activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist, ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your
Suas vidas, né?
daily lives. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in
Dificuldades desnecessárias.
unnecessary difficulties for all parties. Rest easy. Know that the future is
Em boas mãos.
in safe hands, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Ai, ficou bonito, hein? Ó, fio. Ficou bonito, hein, fi?
Interesting.
O fixo de meu
Perhaps
pai.
not what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
What do you want with Diamond City?
Nothing with the city itself. This is a bit of a shortcut, actually. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcasts, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
Certo. Reconfigure o transmissor. A gente pode teleportar daqui, né? Então, eu tenho a minha casa. Ah, vou mostrar minha casa. Então, essa daqui é a minha casa. Eu tive o objetivo a todos os meus bonequinhos que eu colecionei já. Tá faltando só um. Pô, eu nem sabia que faltava só um, velho. Tô mó triste agora. E eu tenho aqui algumas coisas que eu andei colecionando. Essas coisas não ficam paradas, tá? Mas são peças de modelos aí. Que elas não ficam em cima da mesa. Eu fico mó triste com isso. E eu também tive um objetivo de colecionar todas as revistas. As revistas, elas dão uns atributos muito bons pra você. É permanentes. Aqui tem coisas de ler, né? Que eu também separei. Eu separei por tipos de coisa. Aqui, ó, só comida. Aí tem aqui também mais revista. Aqui também, ó, mais revista. Tem aqui uma casinha pro Dog Meat, mas ele nunca fica ali. Quadrinhos por todos os lados. Aqui também tem umas cabeças que eu fui colecionando, né? Quando você vai matando o bicho, você vai conseguindo material pra fazer as cabeças. Aqui ela só tem peças de roupa. Aqui é uma jackbox e tal. Aqui também mais peças de coisa. Acho que aqui são peças de armadura e aqui são peças de roupa. Sei lá, não lembro mais. A oficina pra gente construir as coisas aqui. Aqui acho que só tem... Não, aqui não tem nada. Aqui só tem armas. E ó, tá cheio de coisa. Tem mais coisa lá pra cima ainda pra construir. Aqui ó, tem umas bandeirolas, legal. Enfim, tem bastante coisa aqui. Dá pra você fazer ou construir a sua casa, que essa aqui é a sua casa mesmo. Ninguém entra aqui. Porque se você pegar a sua casa, que é do... Como quando você começa o jogo, por exemplo, a sua casa, assim que começa o jogo, não o vault. Porque você começa o jogo antes do vault, então você é uma casa e tal. Se você resolve usar aquela casa como estoque, as pessoas que estão naquela região vão entrar lá e pegar as coisas que você usa. Então você vai acabar perdendo alguma hora das coisas que estão lá.
I'll need to find those radio parts.
É possível montar peças que mandam esse espaço. Instalar coisa com seletores.
Let's try.
With Scarlet didn't really work out, but that's fine.
Eu nem sei se é isso. Se é exatamente isso. Eu tô fazendo do jeito certo. Encaixe equipamento. Coisa com botões, coisa com seletores. Coisas com tubos. Vamos remover tudo que deu ruim. Vamos lá, coisas com tubos aqui.
Oh, hey. How are you?
Vamos colocar coisas com botões aqui. E coisas com seletores aqui. Foi? Não, aquele ali deu certo. Então aqui é o contrário. Aqui é os seletores. E aqui é os botões? Não. Remove, aqui são seletores. Não, seletores. E aqui é os botões. Agora foi. Era meio que um puzzle. Beleza. Agora vamos sair daqui e falar com o Papito.
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
I'm all set, but what about the reactor?
The initial round of tests is finished. All readings are nominal, so yes, I think we're ready. I'll let you do the honors. This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, The time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My mother and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish. And we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. Thank you. All of you.
Vamos ver o que acontece.
Perhaps someday our sins can reclaim the Commonwealth.
Ah, agora ele pede pra vir aqui no painel. Vamos falar com ele.
After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. Look what you've made possible.
E agora?
Now that the reactor works, what's next for the Institute?
We'll get to that. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as Director.
Rogue sent at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back
Acho que
where
tem
it
alguma
belongs.
coisa errada com você, moça. Mais um. Agora sim.
I have every confidence
May I be
you'll
the
make a
first to
fine
welcome you,
director.
ma'am. We're looking forward to working with you.
Legal, eu não posso sentar assim. Então vamos tirar. Pronto. Comecem a reunião. Que tipo de trabalho?
What kind of work will we be doing, exactly?
Well, normally the Directorate reviews and approves research tracks for the various divisions. Today, however, we're here for a different reason.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much
E,
greater
ó,
degree.
entregar em vidas, vamos lá.
I'm sure the reactor will improve everyone's life. It's a great accomplishment.
Yes, but it's not just that. The Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's just spit it out, shall we? The Directorate has decided that the Brotherhood of Steel need to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
Vamos evitar conflitos.
I think the last thing the Institute needs now is to make things worse. We should be trying to avoid conflict, not starting it.
I would love to see that big airship fly off over the horizon, but it's not gonna happen. The conflict is already upon us. Unless we end it now,
É, agora vai
it's only
começar. A
going to
gente
get
vai ter
worse.
que...
We really don't
Vamos
have
ter
a
que brigar
choice.
com
If
todos
we're
os
to emerge from
restantes.
this the victors, we need to move quickly. As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
Produção de sintéticos, claro, nada de armas.
Synths are the Institute's greatest strength. The more we have, the better off we are.
Well said. I'll see that the necessary steps are taken. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you once our meeting concluded.
Rushed work is sloppy at best, and deadly at worst.
Apologies. I have an urgent message from Z-114.
Your quarters have flooded, ma'am. There is danger of extensive damage to your personal effects.
Aí eu
I'll go
vou.
right now.
Time is of the essence. To avoid any undue tragedy, please see Z-114 at once.
É que esse cara é o cara com quem eu tô trabalhando. Oh, meu Deus. É o cara com quem eu tô trabalhando pra tentar salvar o sintético. Só que agora a gente vai entrar em conflito com a ferrovia. Só isso que é chato, velho.
What took our five so long to reach you? We must act now. The Brotherhood of Steel has discovered the location of the railroad.
O que aconteceu?
What happened?
A friend who works in the SRB overheard something. She smuggled out a message. The Brotherhood knows of the railroad's lair. We can't learn anything more right now.
Que a gente vai salvar a ferrovia da Irmandade de Aço.
I'll warn them right away.
Thank you. I was hoping for more time to organize a rebellion, but it's clear we cannot delay. Once you secure the railroad against the Brotherhood, tell your people we are ready to fight. Go. Now.
Ah, there you are. You've met with the Directorate. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage in open hostility. What about you? You agree with their decision?
I think it's a mistake to lash out at anyone.
It should be clear by now that if we wait, we will be destroyed. Acting swiftly is the only way to secure our position. You know, Mother, it's no secret that you worked with the railroad in order to first reach the Institute. The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. I'm sure you can guess by whom. The question is, where do you stand with them now? Do you count them amongst your allies?
I can't lie. They are allies.
Well, I appreciate your honesty. I won't ask for details. I'm sure I don't want to know.
Acho que todos eles são aliados. O único que eu rejeitei ali foi a Irmandade de Aço.
They seek to undermine everything the Institute stands for. Surely you can see that.
Não são uma ameaça, velho.
They want freedom for the synths, that's all. They're not a threat to the Institute.
Of course, they claim they're about rights and freedom for synths. But those misguided notions have led to countless acts of violence. Surely you can see that you can no longer work with them.
Você não vai fazer nenhum ato de violência.
The time has come to put an end to them, for our sake, for our future. I'm afraid this is an order. The railroad leadership needs to be eliminated. I expect a report when it's done.
Agora eu tenho uma missão, ou eu mato a Desdemona. Cara, você é um babacão, sabia? Aí que tá. Todo mundo acho que escolhe a Desdemona ou a ferrovia como aliado. Eu vou ainda ver o que acontece aqui com o Instituto. Não vou dizer que eu vou estar contente com a decisão de matar ela. Eu não tô, sinceramente, não tô mesmo. Eu acho isso bem triste. Paciência, sabe? Tipo, o jogo não te dá opções, não te dá outras escolhas, então você meio que é obrigado a escolher o que ele quer que você escolha. Tipo, na verdade ele quer fogo no parquinho, ele quer que você fique chateado com tudo. E eu vou encerrar por aqui e a gente vai decidir no próximo episódio. Se você gostou, deixa o like ou o joinha e até o final de Fallout 4.